All right, listen up, because I promise you, if you really take in everything I'm about to say in this video, your entire game is going to change. I'm not exaggerating. We're going to talk about how to run like you're breaking the laws of physics. Yeah, I know how that sounds. But once you understand how your body's supposed to move on a football pitch, how to explode off the ground, move faster, sharper, and more efficiently, you're going to feel like you're cheating the system. So if you've ever watched someone like Mbappé blow past defenders and thought, how is that even possible? This video is for you. Grab a snack, take notes if you need to, and most importantly, apply this stuff when you train. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into the drills and movement hacks, you need to understand this. Running fast in football is not the same as sprinting on a track. A lot of people get this confused. You see Usain Bolt hitting ridiculous top speeds and you think, okay, I just need to copy his running form and I'll be good. But here's the truth. Bolt himself tried football. He played as a winger and he struggled. Why? Because track speed isn't football speed. On the pitch, you're stopping, turning, changing direction, reading the game, reacting, all in split seconds. You're not running in a straight line for 100 meters with zero obstacles. Football speed is reactive. It's about quick bursts, balance, control, and the ability to explode without warning. That's what breaks ankles. That's what gets you past defenders. And that's what we're going to build today. All right, let's start with posture, because this is where most people mess up. When you sprint, your body should lean forward, but not like you're falling. It should come from your ankles, not your waist. Think of it like this. You're a rocket and your chest is the nose. You lean slightly forward, you keep your chin tucked, and your arms, man, they've got to move. Your arms are what drive your legs. So many players run with their arms flailing around or barely moving at all. Keep them tight, drive them back and forth like pistons, not across your body, forward and back. That's what gives you rhythm and momentum. Also, stop heel striking when you sprint. Your foot should be landing on the forefoot or midfoot. Landing on your heels slows you down and shocks your joints. Imagine running barefoot. You'd never land heel first on concrete, right? So don't do it in your boots either. Now let's talk about actual movement mechanics. The players that look like they're defying gravity, Mbappé, Vinícius Jr, even Haaland, they all have one thing in common: crazy efficient footwork. What does that mean? Small, sharp, controlled steps when accelerating. You don't want long, stretched out strides when you're trying to beat someone off the line. That comes later, once you've hit top speed. At the start, it's like bouncing off hot coals. Quick, aggressive, low to the ground steps. And watch their toes. Most elite players slightly point their toes outwards when sprinting. It opens up the hips and gives better rotation. Plus, they're not stomping the ground. They're tapping it and bouncing off. That rebound effect makes them look like they're floating. Now let's get into some drills you can start doing today to build that freakish speed. First up, single leg holds. Just stand on one leg with a slight bend in your knee and hold it. That's it. Boring? Maybe. Effective? 100%. It builds stiffness in your legs, and stiff tendons equals explosive sprints. Next, deep lunge holds. Sink into a deep lunge and stay there. No bouncing, just hold. You'll feel your quads, your glutes, your balance, everything working. This builds stability and raw power. Third, horse stance. You've probably seen martial artists do this. It looks ridiculous, but it works. Get in a wide squat, drop low, and hold it. It trains your hips, your lower back, and your legs all at once. Fourth, split stance calf raises. In a lunge position, lift your heel and balance on the ball of your foot. It's simple, but it mimics the actual push-off you use when sprinting. Do these every other day, 2 to 3 sets. Hold each one for as long as you can. You don't need fancy machines, you need consistency. Let me tell you something that a lot of young players overlook. If you want to run faster, you have to sprint more. That's it. No secret, no shortcut. You want to move like lightning? You have to train like lightning. That means actual sprints, not jogging, not light drills. I'm talking about max effort, all-out, heart-pounding sprints. Go to a field, mark out 40 or 50 meters, sprint it at full tilt, walk back, catch your breath, and go again. Do that until you're cooked. And if you really want to level up, try sprinting barefoot on grass. It forces your feet to work naturally. Your body will automatically correct bad form. You'll land properly, your toes will grip the ground, and your ankle strength will skyrocket. Just be smart. Don't go full intensity barefoot on day one. Ease into it. All right, last piece of the puzzle, pogo jumps. These look simple, but they're a cheat code for speed. You keep your legs straight, bounce off your forefoot like you're on a trampoline. No big jumps, just quick, reactive hops. This builds reactive strength in your ankles and tendons. Why is that important? Because every sprint, every cut, every sudden stop on the pitch relies on how quickly your body can absorb and redirect force. If you sink into the ground like a mattress, you're slow. If you pop off the ground like a rubber band, you're gone. So yeah, running like you're breaking the laws of physics isn't about some magic trick. It's about understanding how your body works, training with intention, and building habits that make you faster, sharper, and more explosive. Forget what you've seen on Instagram. You don't need to be in the gym lifting like a powerlifter. You need control, rhythm, balance, and raw intent. And all of that can be trained right now. Wherever you are, if this helped you, drop a like, share it with your teammates, and leave a comment. Subscribe if you want more guides like this. And remember, speed isn't just about how fast your legs move, it's about how smart you train them. Now go break the game.